Hello, awesome, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of the Diary of a Digital Entrepreneur. Today, I am back in Sacramento and I want to I want to share with you this quote, this response that one of the employees that we have in the burger restaurant said to my business partner, Neftali, the one that manages the restaurant. So he was talking to her and telling her that he wanted to give her more responsibilities because she was really, um, really committed and learning a lot and whatnot. She's only 18 or 19. And he said, the thing is that, I don't know exact words, but something along the lines of, he said something along the lines of, you learn very fast. And her response was, I don't have time to learn slow. I don't have time to learn slow. I thought that was an amazing response. It is an expression of commitment and really being hungry for growth, for learning, for development. And I think it's incredibly powerful, and it is the way that we should all think about ourselves and our professional growth and personal growth. See, I have been in the education and personal professional development world for almost 2 decades. I've trained thousands and tens of thousands of people, and I know that often people fall into the trap of not implementing what they learn. I'm sure you've been there, I've been there, we all have. We enroll in a course and maybe we need to do some exercises, some activities, whatever to implement, but we decide to not do it now. Maybe we'll just keep watching the course. We'll go back to it later once we've watched all the course. And we give ourselves the excuse of, you know what, if I understand the whole thing, then I can do the exercises better. Or some other crap excuse. So we watch all the course, we don't do the exercises, and then all of a sudden we go back. Well, probably most of the people decide not to try to go back. They just move on. Some might say, okay, I'm gonna go back to the exercises. Well, let's see, exercise, it was in lesson 3. Then they watch the exercise and they say, oh, but for this I should watch lesson 1 and 2 again. And then they might not have time. Or maybe they do, and they watch it. Then they go to lesson 7 with the other exercise, but now they have to watch lesson 4, 5, and 6 to really understand what they have to do, to remember it, and so on. So what happens is that most of the people do not implement. This is very common, incredibly common, not just in professional development, in anything, that any sort of online course, live course, books. I know hundreds of instructors and professional trainers, and we've seen it all over the place. It's very common in the education world, not just in professional training, all education in general. But then there is the people that they watch the lessons, they get to the exercise, and they do it, they implement. And they watch the next lessons, and when they have to do an activity, homework, they do it, they implement. And those people get better results. They learn faster. Because the reality is that if you don't implement, you did not learn. You listen to things, you watch some things, and they were interesting, and maybe they were helpful, but you didn't fully learn. We don't have time to learn slow. You don't have time to learn slow. If you want to keep growing, if you want to get to your maximum potential, keep in mind that will never happen. You will never get to your maximum potential. So with that in mind, you need to think that you don't have time to learn slow. You need to learn fast, and you need to learn a lot, as much as you can. It will never hurt you. Learn and implement. Keep in mind that listening to audiobooks, watching videos, Watching courses and not implementing is not learning. Maybe in a way, but you're not fully learning. It's when you implement, when you learn. This is why in my courses I am very focused on giving you exercises so that you implement. And it's up to you to implement them. But I'm always giving exercises to people. Say, I explain something and then I say, you now go do this. Because that's how you really learn. Anyways, that's all for today. Keep in mind, my fellow entrepreneur, that if you want to get closer to your maximum potential, you need to learn fast and you need to learn a lot. You and me, we don't have time to learn slow. That is for the people that are willing to settle with their circumstances and they're fine with average. I am not fine with average. I am guessing you are not neither. So learn fast, learn a lot, and I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, if you like this episode, please share, leave a comment, like, subscribe. And if you have any question, anything that you would like me to talk about, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to make an episode about that.